Hey everyone, welcome back to CJRaceCars YouTube channel, and today we have a lot going on with Eagle. One is the NHRA chassis cert guys coming to inspect the chassis and put a certification sticker on it so that we can get racing in the next week or so. Second is a big one. We have a second person coming to get fit for Eagle that may be driving it even before Cletus. Not sure yet on who, but they will be fit to drive this car if Cletus has other stuff to drive and they need to drive it. So pretty soon they'll be here, both of them probably about the same time. So as they're certing the chassis, we'll be fitting the other driver in the car and keep moving forward. Converses, you got Converse on today. I'm proud of you. You got safety shoes on today. Not as flip-flops. This is not normal.
It's early in the morning right now.
You can see what we did is we knew Brian was coming. He's doing a seat pour here for a mystery driver, so we got this thing on these stands here. These are shorter stands, that way it's kind of at eye level for Brian. He can really see right in there and see what's going on. So we got this thing ready for him, and
that's really like a reach.
So you can reach. Yeah. So he pulled up in the Uber yesterday. He gets out of the back seat because the Uber driver said he wasn't tall enough. The airbag would smash him in the face if something happened. So he made him ride in the back seat. He's got some foam cut out. And this will work out good because we've been talking about our steering columns and our pedals and all this stuff. So really any driver other than Cletus is smaller than Cletus. So you'll actually get to see when he fits this driver here in the car, how we can adjust our pedals and our column. And then the seat pour, which what we did with his seat is just slam it down as low as we could because he's super tall. But you'll see how easy it is once he does a seat pour, just to swap the seat pours out. It's literally like 20 seconds. You just pull one out, put one in. So he's going to show that. This foam here, you build up the bottom with the same foam you put on the side?
Yeah.
No? Yeah?
Yeah. So 45-2 SFI foam before we do the pour. And I already know that this seat is going to need to be narrower just from doing Cletus already. So I'm getting 1 inch ready. If it's too tight for him, we could shrink that down. But I'm pretty sure that's going to be good for him. And then from there, I'll probably set him up 1.5 inches right now. And then from there, we'll see once he gets here. So just a little prep before he gets here. The mystery guy. Mystery
driver. Yeah. But it is better to have the seat all the way down because you can always have someone like Brian come and pour the seat up. If it's too high and your head's in the roof, there's not a whole lot you can do besides start chopping up a brand new chassis. So that's not ideal. So this works out good. And
Cletus has the most amount of room that you could possibly get in this car.
Yeah, I mean, there's really, we fudged everything as much as we could.
He even leaned back or slid his butt forward to give himself, to shrink this down a little bit, which, messes with the leg room a little bit, but you got to get some head clearance,
Yeah. Head clearance is the biggest thing. Obviously, you want to be comfortable driving, but if something were to happen, you need some room between your head and the main hoop.
Like Cletus is tight. I mean, there's not much you could do with it, I mean, he's tight in here.
Yeah, he is. He does have room now. When we first did it, I don't know if you saw the first video, we just had the hoop in there and the seat kind of in there, sitting in there. And I was like, this thing's got plenty of room. Because we fit Jamie in one. Yeah. And Jamie's like, I don't know, 6'2" or 6'3", I don't know. He's tall. And when he sat in there with his helmet on and his helmet was like
sticking out the roof,
I was like, oh, this is not good. He's tall. And I think he's mostly torso. Yeah. So it's really tall here. And you have to, a lot of people ask, why do you do this? Why do you do that? If you're going to have a factory dimension body, there's literally only so much you can do. You can put the tube to the bottom, and you can put the tube to the top. And then with the engine placement, you can lean it forward, but you kind of run out of room this way and that way. And I think at the end of the day, he's pretty comfortable. We built it for him. Obviously, it's his car, and he needs to be comfortable.
Once again, with the adjustable column and pedals, this car is good for anyone.
Yeah, which you'll see here in a little bit.
With the seat insert, they're golden.
So you're going to put this under him?
Yes.
And then you have to put that also?
Well, I'm going to start with this because I could just do this.
Oh, you could?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I'll do it with that. This thing here, by putting this in here, it does help the bag stay from wrinkling on the backside. Okay. Not that it really matters, but it helps a little bit. So
you do that one piece bottom.
Yeah, that way the back is not cutting into it. You're not losing the structure of it. It is all under compression, once you're sitting in there and strapped in.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, always this first. or typically this first. There's times where if I know I'm putting a 1/2 inch on their back or more, I'm building the bottoms and the sides, I don't have to use this.
Okay.
So
I wasn't sure.
making sure that he's not peeking forward. If he's peeking forward, we'll bring him back because we don't want to change that back head pad.
Right, right.
Because the back head pad takes like probably 5-10 minutes to change. And you know, between drivers, just pull the insert out. If we could leave the head pads in there and utilize the same head pads.
Which the head pad, technically, as long as you don't add a bunch of the back, it should be.
Yeah, like where Cletus
similar.
is. I mean, everyone's, you know, their neck and their back, you know, in relationships different. But that's something we always check with the helmet.
Right.
Especially like in the rounding round cars, the head pad's usually already built in. And so you're checking that. And, you know, we can cut the head pads back if they're super thick. But typically, we'll leave that and we'll just move them in the insert. So.
Awesome. I like it.
I mean, unless we didn't have adjustable pedals in this car and we had to bring them forward.
Right, which you could do that.
Without the adjustable pedals, you'd have to bring them forward, and then you're changing head pads between drivers.
The thing I don't like about that, if you had to go from someone like Cletus to someone like my height or your height, it's not a short joke.
I would be, I would be out of the seat shell.
Right, and you'd be out of even your helmet may be in front of the funny car cage.
Correct.
But you want to stay in that containment area. So.
And really, any seat you want to stay in the containment of the seat also.
Right.
I mean, certain seats, you know, you see a lot of guys out there that are running in seats that aren't containment seats. And these, you know, with this bucket here, this is not considered a containment seat, but with the bucket, you are contained within it. You know, or where you get like in a Kirkley, it's, you know.
Right.
It's, you know, there's no sides to it, you know, so you want to stay especially as deep as you can in those.
Yeah.
But yeah, we always try to keep them back in the seat. Like I said, usually it might be a 1/2 inch or something in their back. If the seat's laid way back and the driver's not comfortable there, you know, we stand them up even more.
Yeah.
But yeah, this car, he should be good with the 1/4 inch. I mean, Cletus was good there. The back pad, I think, is only 1 inch on this one.
15 minutes will be done.
Yeah. And then this thing will be running in 15 minutes.
Well, yeah. Some brake clean. And, it actually doesn't take as long as I thought for it to form. For some reason, I thought last time we did, he had to sit longer, but he only had to sit. It's not terrible.
No, 10 minutes tops.
To sit there.
Yeah.
And then you can do the rest kind of.
And since we're just kind of, I guess, backtracking a little bit last time on the last video, when I mix it, I only mix for 10 seconds when I put the part B in. So when I'm actually activating it, you only mix it for 10 seconds because if you mix any longer, it's starting to rise already. So it's like 10 seconds, get it in the bag, and we got about, you know, 35, 45 seconds to get in position, and that's growing around him. It's taking his form. And then sit there for 10 minutes, he could hop out, we rough trim it, make sure he feels good, and then he could leave.
Perfect. Yeah, and then we'll probably get back to working on this during the day, and then he'll sand it and cover it tonight or
when no one's
whatever.
around.
Yeah, we got more time.
You want to start at the bottom and see where you are in here?
Yeah, we can start where it's, we can start and then go from there. I always want to take my shoes off.
Yeah, right.
So scoot that side in first. That side there. Put your head all the way back. Is that too far back? He's grabbing.
And you're probably going to have to remember that hood's going to be up here too, so.
Yeah, the pedals are fine.
Pedals are okay?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I have to go up a little bit.
Yeah, you could go up a little bit.
And we can move this
bring
down, too.
Yeah, well, he likes to drive like this. I kind of like it like. Oh yeah, that's better.
Do you want to go any lower? Or?
No, this is good on this.
How about shifter mount? That's on the
shifter mount.
on the
Yeah.
closer.
Shifter mount should be okay, and you can move that thing, I think, forward and backwards.
You want to go up that much?
Just a little bit. I just want to. I'd rather see what it looks like.
Okay. Sit.
You still got plenty of room up
Yeah,
there.
it's about as high as I'd want to go though.
Yeah, that feels good right there.
Cool. Well, we're good there then. The pedals are good. Column's good right now. So, yeah, you can hop out. We'll bag it up on the sides. Do you want to be any tighter in here? It'll conform to you, but it's not going to push you, you know?
Yeah. No, I mean, that's just plenty tight because I want my pants on.
Yeah.
It'll be a little bit more.
And then once we get done with it, once it's poured, then we could trim out, like if that's in your arm, like with your wheel, that one could only go down so far. Like you're almost all the way down right now.
Yeah, this one's fine.
But this one,
we probably just smooth it over.
Okay.
Because I normally, you know.
Yeah, I put it up a little bit higher than Garrett's, just because I didn't know how much we're gonna raise it, you know.
Yeah, I would just, I mean, almost to that line would be good.
Okay. But yeah, that's probably his line right there. Yeah, that's on his seat. I copied it.
Even if we want to just cut half of that,
yep.
We'll try it.
Go ahead and get in, do whatever you got to do, and then you're just gonna kind of slide back in it once you're in there. Lift yourself up just a little bit. Okay, right there. Sit down. Okay, so when we go to pour, you're gonna have to bend, like try to.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah, like probably even further than that if you can. And then I'm gonna pour it down your back. I'm probably gonna push on you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step away. I'm gonna put the bag back. Have you sit back in it. I'll have you sit back. Go ahead, kind of sit back into it right now.
Yeah. Like
And then I'm gonna have you lift yourself up. And I'm gonna come underneath you. And I'm just gonna scoop some forward. And then I'll have you sit back down. And then you're just gonna sit there in driving position. So keep your arms, down. Like I said, we could always trim back. Once it's poured and cured, which you're gonna sit in that driving position, don't move for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then once it's cured, if there's anything, we'll rough trim it.
Yeah.
Anything bothering you, we'll trim it again. After that, you're good to go.
Perfect.
So.
You just tell me when to bend over.
Let me check these cars real quick right here, and then I'll be out of the way.
All right, lean forward.
The more you build, you realize where the tail's trying to.
Yeah, exactly. We used to see a lot of this, especially where all the bars come together, that kind of top fuel car,
Okay, stay there.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, sit back. Lift yourself up.
Yeah,
sit in there.
Buy you dinner yet?
Getting warm yet?
Yeah, it was warm at first.
All the cars you've done for us are blue, but
Yeah.
what is the difference? Just explain. I know we did a few things different to get the red sticker. But.
Okay, like if we do this in a 25-2 red sticker, okay, it's only good for 6 seconds at 32 or 3,600 pounds. This sticker here is because of Pro Mod's running into 5s now.
Mm-hmm.
That's where this red sticker comes in, but it's only good for 1 year,
Right.
versus 3 years.
Right.
So that's,
With him running some quarter mile, though, that's why we wanted to make sure we go that
and,
route.
And this sticker is good, like I say, 6.0 at actually at 3,200 pounds.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and that car's not probably going to weigh.
26 with him in it, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I figured. Normally they're like, tell people like 2,800 pounds.
Yeah. Could be that with some ballast to make
Yeah,
it work
yeah,
right down the road.
yeah.
But
So that would be the difference. Of course, you got to have the insert under the seat,
Mm-hmm.
90,000 insert, because it's considered like a Pro Mod. The only difference is the sticker's only good for 1 year.
Right, yeah.
See, a lot of guys, like one time I did Pat Musey's car, he got a red sticker and a blue sticker.
Ah.
So if he went somewhere and he was going 6.0s all the time, but the red sticker was out, he could still run.
Right,
because
okay.
it's still,
I gotcha.
you know.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What is the plate under the seat? When did they start that, or why did they start that?
They started that because we had a car go down one time and drag the bottom, and of course,
Okay.
the seat was right again. And then actually some of the seats sit under the bottom of the frame rail.
This one does a little bit.
Okay, and you have the, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. It's to keep the driver off the ground. You know?
Right.
And then of course you got to put the insert over the,
Yep.
and it can be made out of carbon fiber or whatever.
Right.
To keep the drivers. You know.
Yep.
And some of the cars now got metal roofs where some of the cars had a carbon fiber roof on them.
Which will wear pretty quick
Yeah,
if they're.
yeah.
This one is steel, so
Yeah, yeah.
that'll help some. And
Yeah.
we usually don't dip the seat down. We're usually able to get away with it, but he's like 6'6" or
Yeah,
whatever. So we
yeah.
had to get a little down and lean it, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
wanted to make sure we could get the plate and the red sticker for
yeah,
more quarter mile stuff. But
it's a very nice car.
I appreciate it. Probably gonna try to test in like a week, so it's gonna be a lot of work here in the next 7 days. But
Yeah.
yep, that's the plan, anyways.
I said I still have some trimming, but that'll let you get out of here, you know.
963, 371, 212, 558, and
Oh.
241.
First pass?
It's probably a mile an hour better than that if it goes 550s.
We're gonna have
If
the
it goes-
we're gonna have the shoots out by
Pull
100 foot.
slow it down a little bit. Yeah.
Get ahead of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll run it.
Oh, it will.
Yeah.
You see what one of these just made on the dyno? They reset
Another 5,000 something, isn't it?
almost 5,500.
Whose?
Over 5,400 RPM or 5,400.
Another one just like this made 50-something hundred. They make a ton of power. Quarter
yeah.
mile, like mile an hour wise, these things are insane.
Oh, this. I bet you.
260.
I bet you.
Oh,
Gas.
it'll go 260, no problem. All right, everyone, that's pretty much going to do it for today's video. We're making big progress, and as you saw in the video, Jack Stand Jimmy might be Will and Eagle. That'd be pretty cool to see. Jack Stand drove a ton of stuff. He's a really good driver. Cletus is also a really good driver. So whoever ends up making the first passes in this thing, I feel really comfortable with it, and I think they'll do a really good job. Also, you got to see how the seat pour, the column, and the pedals can all vary from someone tall to someone that's a little different. I think Jack Stand's legs are longer and Cletus's torso's taller. So you saw how we could pick Jack Stand up and fit the column to him really quick. And now all they got to do is switch that pad out, a few screws in that column. Within 5 minutes, they can switch drivers if they want. So pretty cool to see that Jack Stand might be driving, and look forward to seeing this thing at World Cup with whoever's driving. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. I can't see that far. Hang on a second. Let's do this. I can't see that far. That's the hard part. Turn the amperage up. Why is everyone videoing this? I don't know, but I can't hold my legs like this very long. Ow! By the toe, really. Tom, get your hood. Get your hood.